One remembers him jogging the Russian racetrack, plotting his break beat by beat from their steel-lined Siberian prison van. Like Jonah, he popped out of a giant German fish. Now, I know it's a whale of a tale, but it's true, all true. There were the open-air straitjacket escapes that made the entire South gasp. He amazed the mighty Chinks by struggling from their Chinese water torture cell. There were the underwater acts when failure meant a drowning death, yet Harry had no fear. Because, as it's been said, he was not merely escaping, he was testing how low he could go. He was shooting for the stars, maybe. He was aiming up and over, aiming to pierce that gravity ceiling many call heaven. His marvelous feats were but mere warm-ups for the big break. Ah, Houdini, he did it. He died game, and he died quick. But he'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back. One night, when you least expect it, the moon will crack like an egg, and sliding down that long gold stream will be no Easter chick. It will be Houdini, Harry Houdini, with a wave, and a flourish, and a smile that will break the heart of every locksmith in America. This reading is dedicated to Smokey Robinson and the Miracles, the late great Gil Hodges, and the off-track betters of America. Four interesting positions of a retired child star. She does it incognito. She does it in the tram. She does it in the bathroom with a guy named Sam. She does it with her dancing shoes. She does it in the sand. She lets him, when she has the blues, he shoves it up her can. Mary Jane, heartwing plane, heartwing aviator, way out of here. Get out there. Get the bones in your body, bones in your baby. Kiss them, eat them, pick them clean. Get you in the alleyway, make you come clean. Heart, tool, wing, Mary Jane. Tool, wing, plane, tongue of love, 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 tongue of love. With you, 1, 2. Oh, Mary Jane, move me now. Come on, honey. You know how. I spent all my money on you Friday night. Here it is Sunday. Come hold me tight. We're riding alone. No one's in sight. Oh, do me nice. Remove my pain. Come and move me. Mary Jane, heart, wing, aviator, the way out of here. Out there, wing of a plane, let me take my bone in your baby, Mary Jane. This here one I read before. I don't think I read it here though, so I'll read it again. This one I specifically read because I was real horny one night, and I had a boyfriend, and I didn't want to cheat on him, so I was thinking who I could do it with that wouldn't be cheating. So I figured it could either be my father or God. And my father's taken, so I made this one up for God. Lunar Lord, you may find me too proud, but in my book, baby, all things allowed. Your world is later, my world is now, but I still am mad for you. 1, 2. Oh, my Lord God, spleen, spit, sting, it's your sacred embrace. It's you I'm worshiping, and though I rock and I roll in another man's arms, my body is speaking for you, Lord God. Oh, they take on my money, and they run, and they lay me down before you, but it's fun. If you can't take it, break it up, split a shotgun, feel free to shoot me down, and I'll come, straight into your gates, spleen, spit, son, hold back my earthly pride, greet you, step inside, walk right through your door, lay down on your floor, be your wife, whore, and you can stick your big holy dick in my left side, Lunar Lord. This here little poem I wrote for Falconetti, and I guess most people knew who Falconetti is, but if you don't, she was this real neat, this genius lady who played Joan of Arc in Carl Dreyer's Joan of Arc movie, and she just wasn't any Joan of Arc. Maria Fake, Renee Falconetti, I'm mad for you. Your death and life for film is Jean, dark of light, dry yellow palm, crown of thorns, that line of blood that circles your morphine eyes, raccoon, your morphine eyes like two wet balls. You got balls, 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 you got balls. I had this bitch, you see. She made lies to me. Her deceit, it gave me a chill. But I caught on to that baby ice dog, crossing me once too often, leading me round like a broke-down hound. Now she's bound for lower stations. She said we would wed in Mongolian country. Lilies shoot freely there. But she was snowing me. Oh, in the mountains. No, her intent was all too clear. It was quite a sin how the ice caved in. I was numb, I could not assist. Baby ice went down in the cold, cold ground. I said, baby, that's the brakes. Now the ladies all fear this Mongolian man with ice all down his face. I get them involved in unnatural acts with the aid of my cold, cold stare. They like to make it with my big black dog, but they just don't know how to ask. They like to try anything that comes into their mind. Oh, freeze on, bone to bone. This here one is called Death by Water. How long ago was man promised? Never again, no, not again, no death by water. Yet how many questions arise like yeast, like the perfect dead? Was the Red Sea really? Does man rule the river? How did he drown? Was it natural causes? Was it sorrow? How many tears on your pillow? Crocodile or real watershed? Brian Jones drowned, face down, in a child's pool of water, youth fountain. Jim Morrison, our leather lamb, he feared the bathroom. He warned us, Hyacinth House. How did he know? How did Christ know? No doubt about it. A marked man is always the first to know. He died in a bathtub, slumped over like Marat. The only clue was the red rash over his heart. Someone said there were last words. Water poured from his eyes. He was truly immaculate, yet surprised. Outside it was raining, storm clouds, danger waters. The tub was overflowing. He looked up, and then he cried out, "But you promised." Oh, quiet bunch. This here is for all the ladies in the audience, the lovely ladies in the audience. It's called Seventh Heaven, from the book by the same name. Oh, Raphael, guardian angel, in love and crime all things move in sevens. 7 compartments in the heart, the 7 elaborate temptations, 7 devils cast from Mary Magdalene, whore of Christ. 7 marvelous voyages of Sinbad, and the number 7, branded forever on the forehead of Cain, the first inspired man, the father of murder and desire. But his was not the first ecstasy. Consider his mother. Eve's was the crime of curiosity. Like the saying goes, it killed the pussy. 1 bad apple spoiled the whole shot. But be sure, it was no apple. An apple looks like an ass. It's fag's fruit. It must have been a tomato, or better yet, a mango. Eve bit. Must we blame her, abuse her? Poor sweet bitch. Perhaps there's more to the story. Think of Satan as some stud. Maybe her knees were open. Satan snakes between them. They open wider. Snakes up her thighs, rub against her clit for a while. She shudders her first shudder. Pleasure, garden. Was she sorry? Are we ever girls? Was she a good lay? God only knows. Amelia Earhart. So much for that. Amelia Earhart, Duke, First Lady of the Skies. She had no guy holding her down. No one could clip her wings. She was no bird in the hand. Well, she's no living thing now. She is ageless. Parachute. They never got her. Not her. They got her body, but not her. She cut out. Clean blue. It was all there. One afternoon, I was polishing off still another hand of cards. They said to me, Dale straight. Dale straight, crazy eight. You're not playing with a full deck. You're looking a little red around the eyes. It was true, but I wasn't nodding. I was hearing that music. Ancient airplane. Now I got right to those words. I got the rights. It was all there, I tell you. Out the window, after moon, etched in sky. Skywriting, she said, my step is heavy, but I can fly like an angel, and soar like a hawk am I now, that my elbows flap like wings. Well, I'm almost done. I want to thank Jim Carroll for letting me read with him, if he comes. There are really flying saucers. 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 Oh, here's the one I was looking for. I have to say this before I read my last one. I was so nervous when I started out. Now I ain't nervous anymore and I'm all done. This here I wrote last night. So I'm as much of a stranger to it as you are. It's called Piano. Now, I wish I had Otis Spann here and a piano and Helen Morgan and a few cocktail glasses, and then it would be like I really wanted it. But, you know, bullshit. Oh, what a night. Look at that redhead with the strapless. Love at first sight. Shake shoulders, white shoulders, black gloves, ballroom. In the back room there's a poker game. Big stakes, hard meat, your hand or your life, Hammurabi. Bittersweet ass. Cut, deal, set 'em up, stack the cards, draft, lucky bitch, lucky deuce, lucky stale beer, blackjack, bingo, the floor show, double diamonds, black Buddha. Call him anything good or bad, he's immune. He's been perfect too long. He's a prince. Smokey Robinson. What a miracle. What a thrill. Staggering, dizzying, makes the head spin. LeMay. The suit is powdered with diamonds. The room reeks of rhythm, regimentation. Was there ever a majorette as moving, as precise? Was there ever a boxer, a better dancer? Smokey, the prince. Even more precious than, and that voice box. Breathless, baby. He falls on one knee. Baby, baby, baby. Ha. The redhead over there had one too many. 3 for the road. Huh. The dance floor needs a little waxing. That one's corsage needs watering. Who's complaining? That one. He lost a shirt. That one. He asked for red wine. That one. His mercury was towed away. That one. Hey. The kitchen's closed, buddy. You missed the floor show, Sam. Suddenly, as in any epic movie, shots ring out. Goddamn gamblers. This time it was the kingpin. Got his face blown out. Opened his mouth and got it shut permanently. Saying the right thing at the wrong time. A woman screams. Why do women always find it necessary to scream? How many blown out faces they seen in the movies? Oh, well, some people left without their hat check. The singer left in the limousine. The redhead simply left. Bad timing, that's all. Well, it's 4 a.m., closing time. Piano's out of tune now. Fix it for me, will you, Al? I like to run my fingers over the ivories, over the keys, when they're in tune. You get it, Al? Thanks, Al. Good night, Al. Good night, all. Good night, sweetheart. Good night, ladies. Good night, ladies. I just want to say that I'm real sorry that Jim Carroll didn't make it, because I think he's one of the best young poets in America. And since he didn't come, I just happen to have this story with me. But I'd like to read it in his honor. It's called The Tale of Skunkdog. A noble dog. I never read this out loud, so no, I just read it. The Tale of Skunkdog, proving that all is transformed. Oh, by the way, I dreamed this exactly as I read it, without alteration. First quote from myself. All that is down must come from up. Second quote, don't be too surprised if death comes from within. Now 7 days and 6 nights, the hero watched relentlessly, horizontally under the sky, without food, drink, or friend. What was he after? What was he looking for? A sign? An answer? A way out? Something new? Now on the 7th evening of the 7th day, Hero was holding on by a thread. Lack of sleep, provisions, and love in arms was taking its toll. So he ceased to look up. Fair hero, he who was so intent on keeping his eyes peeled immediately missed out. For Hero had made the sky jumpy. His piercing stares put it on edge. When he finally looked down, the stars went haywire. Cassiopeia rocked like a cradle. Any chance observer unable to sleep, dreaming out a window, counting sheep, would not have believed his eyes. The Milky Way shook out, a flock of shooting stars, random comets, and the great dog star was so there, it was like a newborn moon. Yet Hero saw nothing. See, a watched sky is like a watched pot. The minute Hero gave up, the heavens boiled over. Meteorites and planet action passed over him like a common bat. What could he say? He was in a mean condition. His tongue was getting fuzzy, to say nothing of his vision. His eyes were seeing double of nothing. Was all lost? Not on his life. It looked bad, but see it this way. Hero was finally getting down to earth. Suddenly, there occurred a chain of events that pierced his very being, his very soul, burst in his structure, giving all formal experience the old heave-ho. 7 red ants bit his left hand. 6 smooth stones rolled from his tongue. His 5 fingers stretched an octave. 4 yellow feathers appeared from nowhere, as did 3 blue birds. Over his head, halo, circled 2 Luna moths. He was hungry, so he snapped out like the iguana. Suddenly, 2 moths were eaten. His stomach fluttered. He was numb, blackout. Sleep overcame him. For 1 minute only, though it seemed like hours, and he dreamed this dream. Hope he is in no danger. He is led to the spawning grounds of certain sacred animals. He fears he will be forced to copulate with one. Native dancers circle him, and then they close in. They strip him down. His birthday suit has changed clothes. Already he is a new feminine form. They cleanse him. They polish his body with ox blood oil. He is instructed to choose an animal. A striped tom brushes his leg. A gray and gold tom with big blue eyes. Eyes so blue, Hero's mouth waters. A slicked, cow with red udders, very Chinese, scratches and stretches and rolls a mound of cornflowers, blue flowers, bluer than the cat's eye. Hero wonders about his own eyes. In this atmosphere, do they also appear bluer than they really are? Damn, not a mirror in sight. Will the effect wear off when he goes home? He hopes not. To his left are the green hills, a cold menthol green. He glances over and he gasps. He sees Skunkdog. It is a huge mastiff with long, shining hair, black hair. His joint, unlike most dogs with their slimy rouge pestles, is pure white. I knew you'd like that one. Hero throbs down there like a woman and cannot resist making an obscene gesture. Skunkdog opens his eyes wide. 2 blue saucers, the bluest eyes imaginable, bluer than the cornflowers, bluer than the cat's eye. Hero is overcome. They are bluer, bluer than the Mediterranean Sea. Yes, Hero is overcome, wanton. He turns away, and then he looks back. Oh no! Skunkdog is gone! Hero races across to the green hills. He is naked and children are laughing. He could care less. He uproots trees, plants, and boulders. He pulls his hair out by the roots. Everywhere strange animals are mating. Steam is rising. Women are eating whale meat. Other women are exposing their bellies. Down in a gully, he spies Skunkdog. He's been skinned. Oh no, there is his fresh carcass. Here falls prostrate, gets set to grieve, when out of the blue he has brought the skin of his slain beloved. He slips it on. It's a perfect fit. He is no longer Hero. He is no longer Hero, but black-haired, blue-eyed Skunkdog. Dog God, dog God, dog God. The dog jumps over the moon.
That was Patti Smith in 1972 reading at the Poetry Project in a major center of creative activity on the Lower East Side.